I stare at the roof and watch the dust till it starts to move. Dancers who don't know when I'll close my eyes, that it'll end too soon. I wish I could wake up in their dream, but I don't know if they mean anything anyway. Will I find a true love, or am I just deoxygenated, dehydrated? Am I missing something? Is this really it? Sometimes I think I worry too much. When I needed to lean, I had no crutch. Tried to drown my regrets in cigarettes, but look where it got me. I left all my friends in their dreams, but I don't know if they could pull me out the hole I'm stuck in. I never found true love, just ended up deoxygenated, dehydrated. I must have missed something. This can't just be it.
At the start of 2020, I was doing really well mentally, and I was like recovering from the stress of Year 12.
It didn't really mean much to me at the start because I took it quite lightly.
The notion that everything was going to stop was almost... It's made me rethink how I spend my time, let's put it that way, and what's important.
I already wasn't in a great state of mind. You know, I was just taking it one step at a time, one day at a time, one assignment, one email, one class at a time, I guess.
And then it kind of went downhill from March onwards.
Yeah, like I didn't know as much about it as I did now, so I kind of just went, oh, it'll be fine.
I guess I'm lucky in the sense that I was still able to work.
Things progressively got worse.
I was hopeful at the start when we got out of the first lockdown, and then once we got into the second lockdown, I got kind of depressed and really anxious, and it was hard to keep up with uni work. And
Yeah, it felt really bad for like a day or two when it was like
oh, we were doing so good, sick, we can even have, like, a party and stuff.
We were allowed a little bit of freedom, and so I was able to start seeing a bit more friends still on the peninsula. But then that got completely locked up again.
Going out, seeing things, I was going to cafes. I was more or less getting the things done that I needed to do.
It was like, oh, you had plans, and then you just have to scramble everything. Man, I don't really get to see my uni friends. I have to, like, talk to them on Messenger or whatever.
But then over the course of the next few weeks, the novelty of it very quickly eroded.
Because it seemed really bleak, and to be honest, it kind of was.
And it would just be day after day of, cool, wake up at 3 p.m. and then play video games and, like, sometimes do uni work and then go to sleep.
I was in my room a lot. We weren't really allowed to hang out with each other, and so I turned to substance abuse.
As of today, it's been 100 days since I've seen my best friend. One of my close friends, he makes music and he was doing live performances, and I was like really enjoying going to his gigs and stuff, but live gigs seem like something that will never happen anymore.
Because it was like, oh no, we really can't even do that. What the hell are we gonna do?
I really hope that we can go back on campus because I miss everyone and I miss collaborating. Just miss doing stuff.
Well, as a first year uni student, it was really hard to adapt to online learning after only having 4 weeks on campus. I had just gotten out of my first relationship.
That routine in the morning keeps my day on track. I get up, immediately shower, immediately get changed, make my bed. I then go out, immediately get a coffee, come back home, then my day starts. So that has what's kept me sane.
It feels like I don't have to do a huge amount of work to keep myself sane. But yeah, that was a bad spot in the middle where it was like, it was really hard.
I've made new friends online, and that's so unusual to have made these new connections without actually meeting in person.
Nowadays, after I've seen the bad times, I started exploring things that I wouldn't have otherwise done because I've been alone with my thoughts for so long, So I turned to queer shenanigans, LGBT, changing up self-expression and exploration of identities. I hadn't really done that before.
I hope I get to do some more things next year.
I hope that I can get my license and hopefully just catch the train.
It took me a little bit of time to accept, really. I was like, I don't want the COVID normal. I want my normal.
The keyboard dusters and the cigarettes and the big goon bags, that was all just one big coping mechanism. I do legitimately wonder, if I didn't start exploring that side of me when I did, would I have just maybe gone back to buying keyboard dusters and chuffing them down,
It's looking pretty alright for me next year, because if it holds up like this, I can maintain myself pretty much like this for like a long time.
I just want to be in the same room as my best friend again.
Having dinner with my friends. That is what I want to do in my life. I can't do it.
I want to go see my little cousins, and I want to go see little babies. I don't love babies, but, they're family, so...